Hi guys, Sammy here with Kenchii. So today we want to talk about a common problem where you would notice that the teeth are catching on the cutting blade. So this problem usually happens with thinners or blenders. Because there are teeth on one side and cutting blade on the other side, if you apply too much thumb pressure because of the fine points that are at the edges of these teeth, they can actually dig into the cutting blade. Now, why does that happen? It happens because sometimes the tension on the shears is too loose. So let me demonstrate. So let's say if they're slamming shut like that, and you can kind of wiggle them and you can hear that noise. That means there's too much play between both of the blades. So what happens is when we hold our thinners, we pull here and we apply thumb pressure. And a lot of the times we don't realize that some people are real heavy-handed and they apply a lot of thumb pressure. So the ride line that's on the inside edge is able to withstand a lot of pressure, but when you loosen the shears, it's just very, very difficult for the teeth not to catch on the blade. The reason for that is you're pulling here with your finger and you're pushing with your thumb, so you're actually making this blade kind of go into the teeth, and you're kind of pushing this blade to land. Let's see if we try to close it. Now right here, because of the pressure, the teeth are now pushed against the cutting blade, so it's gonna dig in at that time. Now if you adjust the tension where it's right tension and they are not slamming shut, a little bit too much, like halfway, and if you open and close, it's going to have a smooth function because you're not forcing the teeth to dig into the cutting blade. And it happens even more so with the blenders because you see how large the teeth are. So if you loosen this up a lot, because some people like to use their shears really loose. Now it's okay to do that with straights and curve and they will still work. Even they will start folding at some point. If they're folding, that means your shears are too loose. So now same thing here. If I put pressure with my thumb here, I'm bringing this blade closer to the teeth, and then the edge right here at the teeth, it will eventually dig into the blade and create a nick. Now once the nick is there, it's just not gonna go away, and you're gonna continue to have that issue. So like if you notice right here, there's a nick right here, there's a nick right here, and you notice it's just now because I'm trying to make it catch, so I'm putting a lot of pressure. So now it's gonna create that little nick, and once that nick is there, it's gonna continue to do so. So if this happens where they're doing this, at this point you need to stop forcing them to close. Just kind of wipe the blades clean and see if you can have, if it's a tiny nick, most of the time you can have it work itself out, but you also have to adjust the tension. But if it's still there, like in this case, I created a bigger nick, so it's there. You really have to get them sharpened at this point. So if you don't want your shears to catch at all, thinners, make sure you check the tension. Please do not keep them too loose, because if you make them really, really loose, they will fold here. Also, you're likely to create a nick in the cutting blade. If you have any questions, please feel free to give us a call, contact our customer service, reach out to us on Facebook and Instagram. But hopefully this little demo helped you understand why the thinners and blenders catch so much. Thank you.